shout yourself out if you have like a Samsung watch or an Apple Watch, but specifically an Apple Watch because I don't know if the Samsung watches have been helping in the same way. I have no idea, but we got a situation. They said that this right here was caught on camera. A player was exercising and he had a stroke, and his Apple Watch alerted the people, emergencies, and his friends and family and stuff like that right there. Now, a lot of people think that you have to be smoking, drinking, and your eating habits and non-exercise contributes to heart attacks and strokes and stuff like that right there. A lot of people don't understand that you can be fit. You can be doing pretty much everything the right way, and this can still happen to you.
A man is grateful to be alive tonight after suffering a stroke, and the whole thing was caught on camera.
May is Stroke Month, so he's taking this time to share what happened and what has helped make a fast recovery. Sophia Pericone joins us in the studio tonight. Sophia, did this man see any signs before this happened?
No, Kaylee. Derek Gant didn't see any signs that something was wrong. In fact, he says he never thought something like this would happen to him since he lives an incredibly healthy lifestyle, from working out daily to maintaining his diet. But he now says he knows why it happened.
He knows why it happened. Remember, exercising and maintaining his diet. He was doing this, not a problem, but he finna tell us why he had a stroke.
A terrifying moment caught on camera.
I was having an amazing day.
The moment when then 57-year-old Derek Gant was jump roping as part of his daily workout last July.
And I had decided that I was going to jump longer than I ever had without missing a beat. And so I actually did it. I went about 1 minute and 15 seconds.
When he hits the ground.
And there it is.
I was laying there, not really knowing what was going on, and I couldn't move my left leg or my left arm.
Meanwhile, his Apple Watch going off. At first, he ignores it.
And it says, "It looks like you're in trouble. Do you need some help?" And I looked at it and I go, "I'm gonna be fine in a couple minutes."
Then he realizes he's not.
So I tapped the watch and said, "Yes, I need some help." And the watch called all of my emergency contacts. It called 911.
Paramedics arrived within minutes, and Gant realized he had a stroke.
I didn't think it would happen to me, of course, but it was my fault.
Gant says he went off his blood thinners, which caused a clot that went to his head. But within 24 hours, he was nearly 90% recovered, thanks
He went off his blood thinners.
to his healthy lifestyle.
Whether it's activity or watching diet or making sure that your blood pressure is well controlled, you know, they're really the biggest predictors of, you know, living a longer life without any further events.
Gant's neurologist, Dr. Mohammed Juma with ProMedica, credits his active lifestyle for making such a quick recovery. He also points to technology.
Now, in the last couple of years, we have a lot of patients coming to us through activation or of their Apple Watch or activation of a home device. So that's a very positive change in the sense that you can actually recognize symptoms very early and call 911, where, you know, this disease, every minute matters.
Now, less than a year later, Gant is fully recovered. His message: this could happen to anyone, but a speedy recovery isn't always guaranteed.
I halfway did the job, so do it all the way and understand that we're all striving to be 24K. We're all striving to be gold, which means that we're trying to be our best. And if you want to be your best, you have to be here to do it.
In Toledo, Sophia Pericone, WTO.
Yeah. Pressure check, right? Listen. Oh, I be trying to tell y'all to get y'all heart monitoring system. Go on to the websites, to the online thing, put it in your shopping cart. If you're not gonna buy it right now, just listen. Get you one for the home so you can like watch when your blood pressure is elevated and when it declines. You can do all that stuff at the crib. Now, problem I got, because he was on blood pressure medication. It's a problem. A lot of y'all don't understand the blood pressure medication also messes with your meat. In case y'all don't know. It also messes with your meat. And they say he works out daily and he eats healthy. Right? In my mind, if you eating healthy and you exercising, why is you still on blood pressure medication? Yeah, he stopped his blood pressure meds, which in my mind, but I don't think that it was just due to him stopping the blood pressure medication. When you telling me that you eating healthy, but then again, he's talking about Americans healthy or American health, and you exercising every day, something, well, his blood clotted. So instead of the blood thinners, the blood thinner medication, then we need to find out what's making your blood clot. What's making your blood thick? See, a lot of people don't understand. When you go to the doctor, to your doctors, they just want to prescribe you some shit. They just want to give you this right here. Yeah. It works, but it's not getting down to the underlying issue. Why is the blood thickening? Why aren't they finding out why the blood thickening? Because it's something that he's doing. And typically it is food. Maybe it's a long line of food, many years of bad food, and you got the built up plaque and all that stuff, and maybe your arteries need to be deplaqued and all that fly stuff. But we got to find out what's making your blood thick though. Say he took a honey pack. I can almost guarantee y'all I know why he got off the meds. And I just said it. Blood pressure medication affects your meat. It really do. So, just want to let y'all know, just because y'all may be exercising and may be eating healthy, you can still have a stroke out here in these streets. There have been high schoolers, well, probably like 2 that I've heard who've had strokes. There's people in their 20s who have had strokes. So just because you young and all that, you vibing and you fit and you feel like you know, you can still have a stroke. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you.